Hello and welcome everyone. Second half time. Tca Nolan. 16 minutes left to play. Dividing this heated game between these two District 6A TAPS D1 teams. Start of halftime. Nolan with the start with the ball. Score Tca 22, Nolan Catholic 15. It should be a good matchup. Here we go. Nolan with all their starters on the floor. Working inside to Mensa, and he'll throw it out of bounds. Good start for TCA defense. Mensa tried to give it to Williams, but he threw it out of bounds. TCA ball. John Shaw with 3 fouls. Quick fouls. Weren't very good calls. But he's playing and leading TCA. That ball is knocked out from number 3, Meenan. It'll be Trojan ball. Trojans will throw it in. Kaufman throwing it in for TCA. Kaufman will throw it in to John Shaw, and John Shaw with 3 points on the night. And a foul is called. That foul is on number 10, Irvs. John Shaw driving into the driving to the lane was fouled. It was held by Irvs. So another foul, another TCA throw in. Freeman will throw it in for TCA. He'll give it back to John Shaw, and we'll start it again. John Shaw with the ball, gives to Freeman. Freeman inside to Compton. And the foul is called. That foul is on number 21, Mensa. So after that foul, there will be another sub for Nolan. Irvs will come out. Number 20, Hernandez will come in for Nolan. John Shaw will throw it in again for TCA. He'll give it to Compton. Top of the key, he'll give it to Kaufman. Kaufman back to John Shaw. John Shaw, ooh, nice move on Hernandez. Steps back, puts up a 2. Long, no good. Rebounded by Nolan. Williams with the ball for Nolan. Driving up. This is to Meenan. Meenan back to Doss. Doss to Williams. Back to Doss. Back to Meenan. Meenan tries to go inside. Has to go to Doss. Doss outside to Hernandez. Hernandez to Mensa. Big frame once more. Gets a nice basket inside and brings the score 22-17. Osafa Mensa with 5 points on the night for Nolan. John Shaw bringing it up for TCA, looking for a basket. Gives it to Newhoff, guarded by Doss. Newhoff has to get rid of it, finally does. Gives to Kaufman in the corner. Kaufman to Newhoff. Newhoff driving inside on Hernandez. Has to get rid of it. Gives it to Freeman. Freeman cross court to John Shaw. Step back, corner 3. John Shaw missed the 3 earlier and knocked it down again. John Shaw, 6 points. Assist from Brady Freeman. Good pass. Good find. Nolan with the ball. Hernandez now in the corner. Inside to Mensa. Mensa to Doss. Doss to Williams. Williams all the way around to number 3, Meenan. Meenan misses his shot. Good box out from TCA. And a travel. Osafa Mensa traveled. And he's getting mad. TCA doing a good job of upsetting the Nolan offense. 25-17 the score. 6 minutes to play. John Shaw with the ball. John Shaw taking it up for TCA. He'll give it to Freeman. Freeman guarded quickly by Meenan. Freeman thinks about a 3. Doesn't take it. Gives it to Kaufman. Kaufman, top of the key. Back to Freeman. Freeman once again guarded heavily by Meenan. To Compton. Compton to Kaufman. Kaufman now looking around. Gives it back to Compton. And a foul. Foul is on Hernandez. Another foul from Nolan. Nolan quickly. A lot of fouls earlier in this first half. Foul was on Hernandez. Subs for Nolan. Number 11. Poling coming in. Number 3, Meenan coming out for Nolan. John Shaw throw it in for TCA. Needs to throw it. Finally does. Gives it to Newhoff. Newhoff to Freeman. Freeman gives it back to Newhoff. Newhoff guarded by Hernandez. To John Shaw. John Shaw gets a screen. Still looking around. Kind of gives it to Compton. Compton to Freeman. Freeman guarded by Poling. Freeman to John Shaw. Wide open 3. Top of the key. John Shaw knocking it down again. Attaboy, John Shaw. 9 And the score now, double-digit lead for TCA, 28-17. Inside to Mensa. Oh, and a good play by Hudson Newhoff. That foul was on him. It was a clean steal, but a foul was called.
Checking in for Nolan Catholic, number 15,
28-17 the score. Nolan ball, baseline. Williams will throw it into Poling. Poling. Cross court, Hernandez to Williams. Williams puts up a 3. Williams knocks it down for Jaden Williams. 28-20 the score. 4:35 to play. Set third quarter. 28-20 now. 8-point lead for TCA. John Shaw waiting to be guarded. Finally is. He has to get rid of it. Got trapped. And he finally does. Gives it to Newhoff. Newhoff at the top. Just waiting for Nolan to guard. Good strategy by TCA, making Nolan have to come and guard him. Newhoff just dribbling around the top of the key. And a foul. Hudson Newhoff working hard. Foul is on number 20, Hernandez. Subs for Nolan, number 5, Jones now in the game. Hernandez checking out for Nolan. And a timeout. Coach Feemster takes a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. So once again, score TCA 28, Nolan Catholic 20. TCA full timeout. We'll play some music. We'll be right back. All right, we are back after the timeout. TCA with the ball. Brett Kaufman guarded by number 5, Jones. Gives it to John Shaw in the corner. 4 minutes to play, third quarter. 28-20 the score. TCA lead. John Shaw now with the ball. John Shaw, right through the hands of Brett Kaufman. An unneeded turnover. Jones taking it by himself. And he traveled. Jones tried to take it by himself. Was heavily guarded by 3 TCA defenders. And another turnover for Nolan. And John Shaw will bring it up for TCA. John Shaw crosses the half-court line. He'll take it himself. Looking around. Gives it to Freeman. Freeman guarded by Jones. Freeman up to the top of the key to John Shaw. Gets a screen to Kaufman. Kaufman looking around. Trying to find a cutter. Can't find one yet. And that ball. Freeman cut for Kaufman saw him, and that's another turnover for TCA. Nolan ball. Williams bringing it up for Nolan. He'll give it to Jones. Jones looking around. Gives it to Poling in the other opposite corner. Inside. Will Compton. Oh my goodness, a terrible call. Foul was on number 13, Will Compton. Got all ball right there. Another terrible call from the ref. Number 15, Classo will shoot 2 at the line. Terrible call. First free throw is good.
Ref, you're making all the calls. He didn't touch it. It was all ball. He had the call.
Second free throw. from Classo is long and rebounded. That is a foul on.
Fouls on number 15. That's his first.
Foul is on the other 15, Classo. For Nolan, it'll be TCA ball. He'll get it into Hudson Newhoff. That was 1 point for Classo. He has 13 on the night, or 3 on the night, excuse me. Newhoff taking himself, gives it to John Shaw. John Shaw hands it off to Freeman. Freeman to Kaufman. 28-21 the score, 2:45 to play, third quarter. Freeman looking around and gives it to Kaufman. Kaufman to Freeman. Freeman back to Compton, top of the key, guarded by Doss. To Freeman again. Freeman looking around, needs to dribble, finally does. Picks up his dribble, has to pass it now. Gives it to John Shaw. John Shaw looking around, gets trapped, gives it to Freeman, and they'll hold it again. 2:20 to play, third quarter. Newhoff looking around, drops it off to Compton. Compton to the corner to Kaufman. Kaufman to Newhoff. Lots of passing going on from TCA. Just be careful of the ball, and it's all right. John Shaw to Newhoff. Newhoff to Compton. Compton guarded by Doss. Oh, and that ball is stolen. Stolen by Doss, and a foul. The foul is on Compton. 28-20 the score.
Fouls on number 13, Will Compton. That's his third. Foul, shooting 2 for Nolan Catholic. His number 23, LeSean Doss.
28-21. LeSean Doss will have 2 free throws at the line. First free throw off the rim, no good. Subs for Nolan, Osapa Mensah, number 3 Meenan, number 2 Williams now in the game. Second shot from Doss is good. That'll give him 3 on the night. 28, no, he made the second one. 28-22 the score. Minute 55 to play, third quarter. TCA without a bucket for a little bit. Needs to score one quickly. Newhoff with the ball, guarded by number 4 Prentice. Newhoff crosses the half-court line and he'll hand it off to John Shaw. TCA doing a lot of passing, needs to find a lane to score. Inside to Compton. Compton dribbling around, gives it to Kaufman. Kaufman puts up a 3. That's long, no good. That ball is knocked out by Will Compton. 28-22 the score, minute 35 to play, third quarter. Williams brings it up for Nolan. Irv's on the floor also for Nolan now. Williams steps back, puts up a 3. That's no good. That ball is tipped and rebounded by Mensah and laid in. 28-24 now the score. Nolan edging back in the game. Newhoff with the ball, gets a screen from John Shaw. Newhoff dribbling up. They'll give it to John Shaw. John Shaw dribbling, picked up his dribble, gives it to Newhoff. Newhoff. And is fouled. That foul is on number 4 Prentice of Nolan. 6-team foul for Nolan. So one more and TCA will be in the bonus. Subs for TCA. Gavin Thornton coming in. Hudson Newhoff checking out. Thornton will throw it in for TCA. 28-24, 54 seconds to play. Third quarter. Thornton looking to give it into someone, and does. Gives it to John Shaw. John Shaw to Thornton. Thornton guarded by Prentice. Thornton driving around, gives it to Kaufman, and a foul is called. Another foul on number 21, Mensah.
Hey, that's 1-1.
Fouls on number 21 on Osafo Mensah. That's his third.
That's his third foul. Osafo Mensah's third foul. Brady Freeman will shoot a 1-and-1 for TCA. Subs for Nolan Catholic. Number 4 Prentice coming out, and LeJean Doss coming in.
Also checking in for your Trojans.
Luke Glover coming in. John Shaw coming out.
Glover.
Once again at the line, Brady Freeman looking to make the first basket of the 1-and-1 and then make the second one to make it back to a 6-point game. First free throw for Brady Freeman. Up and in and out. No good. Rebounded by Nolan, and they'll bring it up the floor. Williams to Irvs. Irvs almost lost it, almost traveled. Irvs inside to Doss. Doss to Mensa. Mensa looking, trying to.
Score the basket for number 21.
Didn't look like a lot of contact there, but still enough to get a foul. That foul was on number 23, Brady Freeman. The and one situation for Mensa because he made the layup. 28-26, and a free throw coming. Prentice coming in. Irvs coming out. What was an 11-point lead at one point is now dwindled down to 2 with a free throw coming from Mensa, and it's good. And the three-point play is complete from Mensa. 28-27 the score now. Freeman has to get it in and does. Gives it to, and a foul is called. That foul is on Williams. It'll be another 1-on-1 situation for TCA. Foul was on Jaden Williams. Kaufman needs to sink these free throws. TCA 3 of 4 on free throws tonight. Subs for TCA. Hudson Newhoff coming on. Will Compton taking a seat. Brett Kaufman shooting the 1-and-1 for TCA. 28-27 the score. First free throw from Kaufman is good. Making it now 29-27 the score. Second free throw coming from Brett Kaufman. Also good. Brett Kaufman knocking down 2 clutch free throws, giving him a point total of 7 on the night.
Official timeout.
After Nolan brought it in, the clock did not start correctly.
Hey, know where the shooters are. Watch for the lob.
29 seconds to play. Third quarter, TCA 30, Nolan Catholic 27. TCA went on a scoring drought for a little bit, and that's why Nolan has had an opportunity to come back. Nolan, I believe, will hold it for 1 shot. I could be wrong. I look to be wrong. Nolan driving inside. Williams well with the ball. Looking around. 20 seconds to play. Williams to Evers back to Williams. Williams takes it all the way in. 3-pointer in the corner. Oh, that's good. 3-pointer for number 10, Irvs. 4 seconds to play. Freeman needs to step. Luke Glover, 3. Glover from the red line had to throw it up at the. Luke Glover, oh my goodness, where did that come from? Threw it up from about the gray line, which is right in between the half-court line and the red volleyball line. Heck of a shot from Luke Glover right after Nathan Irvs made the 3-pointer for Nolan. Luke Glover, what a shot, sir. Luke Glover, that's his first points of the night. 33-30 the score. Start of the fourth quarter coming up. Intense game here. TCA 33, Nolan Catholic 30. Fourth quarter coming. We'll play some music. We'll get you ready for the fourth quarter. Here we go. All right, folks, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. TCA with the ball. Thornton walking it in for TCA. He'll give it to Newhoff. Newhoff fakes a handoff. Oh, my, nice play, Hudson Newhoff. Fake handoff to John Shaw. Spin around. Lays it in. Hudson Newhoff. First points of the second half for him. He has 6 on the night. 35-30 the score. 7:30 to play, fourth quarter. Inside to Doss, guarded by TCA. Oh, my goodness. And take it in. Didn't look like anyone touched him. Doss somehow still had a chance to make a layup, and it's good. 35-32 the score. The refereeing here has not been very good for both teams at all. Anyways. Doss, one shot at the line. That is good. Completes his 3-point play. That's only his 6th point of the night. John Shaw with the ball. 35-33 the score. 7:30 to play. John Shaw, guarded by number 15, Colasso. Gives the Newhoff. Newhoff to Thornton. Thornton driving inside. Loses it. It's knocked out. And it'll retain it. TCA possession. Subs for TCA. Compton and Kaufman coming in. Glover and Thornton will come off for TCA. 35-33 the score. 7:17 to play. Fourth quarter. John Shaw with the ball. Needs to throw it in. Needs to get it in. Finally does. Gives it to Kaufman. Kaufman back to John Shaw in the corner, and he'll take it back up, set it up. John Shaw looking for somewhere to go. Finally gives it in to Will Compton. Needs to be careful of the ball. He'll give it to John Shaw. John Shaw looking around. Looking for separation. Finally has to get rid of it. Passes it to the corner. To Newhoff. Newhoff looking around. Newhoff working on Doss. Gives it to Kaufman. Kaufman gets trapped. Has to give it to Newhoff. Newhoff dribbles. Puts it up. Good fight. Nice. Oh, that ball is stolen. Not a good pass from Newhoff. Nolan now with the ball. Pulling to Williams. Williams now with the ball. 6:30 to play. 35-33 the score. Williams with the ball. To Pulling. Cross-court pass. In the front of 5, Jones. Jones to Doss. Doss back to Jones. Inside. And a foul. That foul is on number 13, Will Compton. It's his 4th foul of the night. 35-33 the score. Williams throw it in for Nolan. Williams gives it into Jones. Jones to Pulling. Pulling dribbles out. He'll give it to Williams. 35-33, 6:15 to play. Williams, 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded foul is on Nolan Catholic. That foul is on number 15, Colasso. His first foul of the night. Subs for TCA. Gavin Thornton will come in. Will Compton will come out. Hudson Newhoff will shoot a 1-and-1 for TCA. Hudson Newhoff will shoot a 1-and-1. Excuse me. He'll have one shot at the line. If he makes it, he'll have another. Subs for Nolan. Osafa Mensah back in the game. Number 15, Colasso will check out. Newhoff needed to be clutch right here and knock down these 2 free throws. If he misses it, it will surely be rebounded by Nolan as everyone on TCA is back. First free throw rolls in. What a touch from Hudson Newhoff. Gets it to roll in. Bounced a couple times. Newhoff gets the point. Have another shot for another point. Make it a 4-point game. His second free throw is up and good. Hudson Newhoff knocking down a pair of clutch free throws, giving him 4 in the second half. 8 on the night. Williams bringing it up for Nolan. 37-33 the score. 6 to play. Pulling to Jones. Jones to Williams. Williams back to Jones. Transitioning back and forth between the two. Jones swings it back out. This time to Pulling. Pulling looking inside. Still has to give it out. Trying to go inside. Oh, and there's a wide open Mensah. Hudson Newhoff almost got a block there, but it goes in for Mensah. Mensah gets another bucket for him. And John Shaw will bring it in for TCA. Score 37-35. 5:30 to play. John Shaw with the ball. 5:20 to play now. John Shaw gives it to Newhoff. Newhoff looking around. Guarded by Doss. He dribbles once. And Hudson Newhoff traveled apparently. It's not a good call from the ref. Bad calls of play TCA today. Back inside to Mensa, and that'll tie the game. Another bucket for Mensa, tearing up the TCA defense. 37-37 score. Timeout. It'll be a full timeout. 37-37 TCA, full timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. 37-37 the score. 4:52 to play. Nolan has fought back from down 11 to tie the game. TCA is in the double bonus, so any fouls will result in 2 shots. Thornton bring it in for TCA. 4:59 to play. Thornton gives it to Freeman. Freeman looking around. He'll give it to Kaufman. Kaufman in the corner. Kaufman needs to get rid of it. Finally does, gives it to John Shaw to Freeman. Freeman looking around. Freeman dribbles out. He'll give it to Kaufman. 4:30 to play now. Kaufman to Freeman. Freeman throws it away. That's another turnover. Oh, and Nolan threw it away. After a pair of turnovers from both teams, it'll retain in TCA possession. That was an interesting set of events. And they'll throw it in back to TCA to Thornton. 4:19 to play. Thornton guarded by Jones. Has to get rid of it. Oh my goodness. And another turnover for both teams. Thornton threw it into Freeman. Freeman lost it, and it was recovered by Nolan. And Nolan stepped out of bounds. So Thornton now with the ball. And Gavin Thornton lost it again. That's 3 in a row Gavin lost. Subs. Thornton will come in out. Will Compton coming in. 3 different possessions TCA had to score there, and another turnover. Williams trying to take the lead for Nolan for the first time since the first quarter. Williams wide open, just nice to shoot 3. Polling for 3. Short, no good. Over the shoulder of Hudson Newhoff, and the foul is called. That foul is on LeJean Doss. That is a foul in the double bonus. TCA will shoot 2 at the line. He'll have 2, so he needs to make these to get separation in the score. First shot is good. Hudson Newhoff, 3 for 3 from the line tonight. Looking to go 4 for 4. 3:54 to play, 38-37. Hudson Newhoff with his second shot. That shot is also good. Hudson Newhoff, 4 for 4 from the line. Hudson Newhoff also with 6 points in this half. Williams quickly for Nolan, brings it up. Gives it to Polling. Polling back to Williams. Williams thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. Gives it to Meenan. Meenan looking around, gives it to Williams. Williams to Polling. Polling back to Williams. Williams, a 3, top of the key, short, no good. Rebounded by TCA. TCA gets a rebound for the first time in a while. And John Shaw will walk up to the half-court line and take some timeout. John Shaw now, guarded by LeJean Doss. Here goes John. He picked up his dribble, has to get rid of it. And finally, gained by Compton. Gives it to Newhoff. 39-37, 3:15 to play. Needs another basket. Compton gives it to John Shaw. Oh, had Hudson Newhoff on a cut. Did not give it to him. John Shaw still with the ball. Driving inside. Finally gives it to Newhoff. Newhoff looking around. Has to go. Finally goes. Dribbles out again. 3 minutes to play. Newhoff with the ball. Driving down. Driving in the lane. And he'll take it back out again. Doing a good job of taking time. John Shaw with the ball. John Shaw driving inside. Steps back. Gives it to Compton. Compton needs to pass it. And finally does. Gives it to to Newhoff. 2:30 to play now. Newhoff with the ball, guarded by Doss. And a foul is called. That foul is on Doss again. Hudson Newhoff doing a great job getting a foul call. He'll shoot 2 again at the line, trying to go a perfect 6 for 6 at the line now. He'll have 2 no matter what. 39-37 the score, 2:27 to play. First shot from Newhoff. Good. Hudson Newhoff, 5 for 5. Hudson Newhoff, second shot. Oh, that one bounces in and out. 5 for 6 on the night for Newhoff. 40-37 the score. 2:24 to play. Nolan with the ball now. Nolan to Williams. Williams to Meenan in the corner. Meenan to Doss. Doss cross court to Poling. Inside to Mensah. Guarded by Compton. Compton. And Nolan gets a layup. Asafa Mensah. And Newhoff bringing it up for TCA. 2 minutes to play. He'll give it to John Shaw. John Shaw bringing up the floor. Waiting to get some room to go somewhere. John Shaw still with the ball. John Shaw bringing up the floor. Oh, and that ball is stripped. John Shaw looked like he got fouled. Meenan take it all the way up. And he'll have another one. And Nolan Catholic will take the lead. 41-40 the score. Minute 40 to play. Fourth quarter.
They only have full timeouts.
So after that strange set of events, the turnover and steal and quick transition basket for Nolan. The score is now 41-40. Nolan lead. Full timeout taken by Nolan. We will play some more music and we'll be back. TCA looking to try and get the lead back. All right, we are back. 40-41 the score. Nolan take the lead for the first time. They'll get it into John Shaw. John Shaw bringing it up for TCA. TCA's had the lead all night. Trying to hold on to it. Gives it to Newhoff in the baseline. Newhoff to Freeman. Steps back. Puts up a 3. Oh, my goodness. Brady Freeman. Oh, my goodness. Brady Freeman. Newhoff handed off to Freeman, and Freeman step back. No fear at all. Step back. 3-pointer good. Brady Freeman lights out. That's his first points of the second half. Score now 43 TCA, 41 Nolan, minute 23 to play. Fourth quarter. Another timeout taken by TCA. This one was a 30-second timeout.
First warning.
1:23 to play. TCA 43, Nolan Catholic 41. It's a great game here at TCA. If you're here, that's awesome. If you're listening, I'm so happy you're listening because we have an excellent game. Once again, 43 for TCA, 41 for Nolan. Minute 23 to play. Back and forth game. Huge shot from Brady Freeman right there. Step back, knocked it down. Looked like a bad take, but still was good. Excellent shot from Brady Freeman. Minute 23 to play after the timeout. It'll be Nolan ball. 43-41. Nolan will roll it in as far as they can go. And clock will start. Minute 20. Inside, bad pass. Oh my. That foul is on. TCA fouled him. Didn't look like they were trying to. That foul is on number 2, Hudson Newhoff. His 4th foul.
7th foul against the Trojans, shooting a 1-1.
Nolan Catholic will have a 1-on-1 situation for the rest of the half. They have a minute 14 remaining. Sophimin's a 1-on-1. If he misses, it's a live ball. And he missed. Rebounded by Will Compton. Good rebound for you, sir. Minute 12 to play. 43-41. John Shaw bringing it up the floor. Guarded by Poling. And he's fouled. John Shaw needs to step up and make some free throws right here. 43-41. Minute and 5. John Shaw has 2 shots at the line. For every foul now, John Shaw, or for the TCA Trojans, will have 2 shots. John Shaw, first free throw. Good. John Shaw, clutch free throws from him. Subs in for Nolan Catholic. Irvs and Hernandez in for Nolan. John Shaw needs to step up right here and make the second shot. Minute to play. 44 for TCA, 41 for Nolan. Second free throw from John Shaw. Up. And good. John Shaw. Yes, sir. John Shaw knocking him down. John Shaw with 8 points in the second half. 30-second timeout taken by TCA. 1 minute to play. 4-point game. All right, so after the 30-second timeout, it'll be Nolan Catholic ball. TCA fouls Nolan. They will have a 1-and-1 at the line. 45-41 the score. Here we go.
1:05 left in the game.
And ball's in play now. It'll be picked up by Irvs for Nolan. Minute to play. Here we go. 4th quarter. Hernandez cross court to Evers. Evers driving inside. Almost loses it. Oh, he walked. That's a travel. That is a travel for Nolan. That's a turnover. It is now TCA ball. Oh, they're going to talk it over. And it is indeed a travel. Refs want to talk it over. 54 seconds to play. Subs for Nolan.
Matthew Jones. Also checking in for the Vikings, number 15, Kevin Paso.
54 to play. Freeman will throw it in for TCA. He'll give it in to Newhoff. Newhoff walking up. 50 seconds to play. And it'll be a foul. 48 seconds left. That foul is on Prentice. Newhoff will shoot 2 at the line. Needs to knock these 2 down. First shot from Hudson Newhoff. And it's no good. Still needs to make this one. These are free baskets for TCA. 48 seconds. Second free throw from Newhoff coming. That shot is good. Hudson Newhoff knocking another one down. Score is now 46-41. 48 seconds to play. Williams bringing it in for Nolan. He'll give it to Poling. 44 to shoot. Williams driving inside, taking it all the way cross court to Poling. Poling cross to Evers. Evers a 3. That shot's short. That ball's knocked out of bounds. TCA ball. 33 seconds to play. 46-41.
33.8 seconds left in the
TCA needs to get open so they can get the ball. That's all they need to do here. Oh, bad pass from Freeman, but it's retained. And another second will go off the clock. 32 seconds to play now. Brett Kaufman now will step up and try and sink 2 shots for TCA. 32 seconds to play. 46-41 now the score.
32.4 seconds left.
Next time we're in Mustang.
Brett Kaufman, first free throw. Up and good. Brett Kaufman knocking it down. He'll have one more free throw at the line. 32 seconds to play. Second free throw. Up and good. Brett Kaufman knocking down 2 clutch shots. Williams picks it up for Nolan, and they'll bring it up. And they'll take a timeout. Timeout, Nolan Catholic. 29 seconds to play. It'll be a full timeout. All right, we will step aside. We may need to start just one more little quick broadcast here for you due to time restrictions. We'll keep it, but if it gets too close, we will reset one more, and we will go to, just go on my Twitter real fast, and we'll have it set up for you right there. Once again, full timeout by Nolan, 29 seconds to play, 48-41 the score, TCA lead. If Nolan doesn't get it here, I think TCA should have the game, but we will see. All right. If another timeout is called, I will reset and do another broadcast, and we will have the last final seconds for you of the game. But if not, then we will continue it here and get about 3 minutes more in for you. And then due to time restrictions, we'll have to start a new one. 29 seconds to play. This could be a long 29 seconds. Nolan Catholic looking to get a basket here. TCA looking to stop him and get a stop and get the win right here. Number 5 Jones will throw it in for Nolan. Once he throws it in, the clock will start. And here we go. He'll throw it into Jones, and the clock's begun. 27 to shoot. Jones taking it all the way in by himself, and a foul. Wow, a foul is called. That foul is on number 23, Brady Freeman. 23 seconds to play. 1-1 Williams for Nolan. 23-8. 48-41 the score. 23.8 to play. First shot from Williams. In and out and in is the basket, or is the ball. 48-42 the score. TCA needs a rebound right here. 48-42 the score. Williams, second shot. That shot is up and good as well. Williams, 5-point second half. Freeman needs to throw it in. He'll throw it in. Oh, that'll be knocked out. It'll be knocked out by Evers. 21 seconds to play. 48-43 the score. Freeman needs to throw it in. Finally does, gives it to Newhoff. Newhoff could dribble. Finally gives it to Freeman. Freeman to Kaufman. Kaufman to John Shaw. And John Shaw is quickly fouled. 15 seconds to play. 48-43 the score. All right. We'll have John Shaw's free throws, and we're going to have to start a new broadcast because that is all the time we'll have for free throws from John Shaw. So go right back to my Twitter. Have your Twitter ready to go. And first shot from John Shaw is up and good. Here's the second shot from Nolan. They have 15 seconds, so this game will be TCA's victory. What the score is, we will see. Second shot is good. And here comes the Nolan. 15 seconds to shoot. 40-43 the score. Driving, puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded. And that'll do it. That'll do it. I have 25 seconds left, so that'll do it. Score with 7 seconds left. TCA 50. Nolan 43. They'll have an extra shot right here. That'll do it. Polling. Step up. 5 seconds to play. Free throw is no good. And that'll do it. TCA gets a victory. That's it. TCA wins the game 50-45, an upset for TCA. Thank you for listening. I'm David Ash. Have a great night.